Gen Con 2014. I'm here with Matt, who is the lead designer of Student Bodies, a game that is brand new, just released here at Gen Con. And Matt has agreed to tell us a little bit about his design. Thank you, Matt.
Okay, great. Well, it's a zombie game, because there are not enough zombie games on the market.
No, yeah, we're just wondering why nobody makes those.
Right, somebody should make a zombie game. But anyway, we figured we would make one so unique that nobody could copy us. No, so we tried to be a little bit different than all the zombie games that are out there, because they're all just moving around, and there's so many games with guns and grenades, and we're in a high school, and there's nothing like that. You're gonna have to fight with mops and football helmets, and any random item that you find around. Another difference in our game is that you start already bitten by a zombie, so you start infected. And the goal of the game is to get from the start of the hallway, right over here, and you have to make your way all the way down the hallway full of zombies to the science lab, where hopefully you'll find an antidote, and then get back out alive. Alright, so it's a movement game, it's a card-based game, you use tricks, and you just try to outmaneuver your opponents. Now, this is a semi-cooperative game, as in the players don't directly attack you, but we have a key word in this game called enemy, which means anyone that isn't you. So that's zombies, and that's also other players. So you can push the players into the other zombies, so that the zombies spend their time noshing on your opponent as opposed to on you. So very quickly, you have stamina. You can use your stamina to move around the board. There are obstacles that get in the way, but you can actually move onto them for double movement. And here's the cool part. Zombies obviously aren't going to just stand around. So if you move into a space next to a zombie, you get attacked by rolling a zombie die. A miss would miss, a bite would actually bite, and then when your player rate over here, you would take a damage. And then if you run out of those, then well,
you're a burger. Yeah,
well,
you become
not quite
you become a meal. No,
not quite actually, because if we flip over the player card here, you turn into a bit more of a smart zombie, and you have a new zest for life, and then you unlock the 1A victory. Are we calling it? Yeah. Where you try to eat all of the other players. Or, going back to the attack, you can be knocked down, which that's when you become really the burger, because now all the zombies are going to come over and nosh on you. Every turn, zombies are going to take an action. We have a zombie deck here that kind of tells you what to do. We're calling it the zombie AI deck within ourselves, because it kind of programs the zombies to move around. But the coolest part about it is that the players are responsible for making all of the decisions that the zombies have to make. Let's do one for example. That's a zombie spawn. So on my turn, I have to just take a zombie from the pile of zombies. We're calling it the spawning pool, and then place it at any spawn point on the board. Because it's my turn, I get to choose which spawn point it goes to. So if I had an opponent out here, up in the front, I could spawn the zombie here and have it come towards that player. Or if I'm a masochist, I can have it spawn near me and attack me instead. Whenever a zombie would move in this game, you would always move it. I bet you that never happened. You would always move it towards the nearest player. But in this case, say this is me, and there's another player over here. This zombie needs to go towards the nearest player. Now, because it's my turn, I get to choose where it goes. So I'm going to send it towards the other player, right?
Yep.
As opposed to towards myself.
Yep.
But we think that creates a lot of unique strategic points in this game that I haven't seen in another game. It's kind of like each player plays GM on their turn, right?
Yeah, each player rotates in taking control of the non-playing characters.
Correct. Now, when you move next to a zombie, you get attacked. We talked about that before. If I move all the way around this zombie, I get attacked 4 times. That's
each time.
Pretty tough.
Yep.
That's why we've given you some cards to play with here. So, you get blue cards and you get red cards. The blue cards are called reaction cards or fast action cards. They can be played at any time. Usually those help you get away from the zombies and or get out of the way of an attack. So you have cards like Block, which will defend attacks. You have cards like Payback, which even though they're blue, they don't mean defend. this actually allows you to bash an enemy that attacked you. Now, bashing and biting all mean the same thing. They mean 1 damage. So if you bash a zombie, you actually take it off the board and replace it with a corpse. Which doesn't necessarily mean it's all the way dead, because they could be reanimated, or you can actually search the corpse for an item and find some cool stuff. And then we have red cards, which cost stamina, so you can do those instead of moving. And then we have this keyword right here called rush. It's a really important keyword. So instead of moving, like we did here, like when we move into a space and get attacked and moving again and getting attacked, when you're rushing, you can move past zombies and not get attacked. It's kind of a defensive move. Very important to getting around in this game. Because with all the zombies out there, it would become a little difficult. And then you have something like Lucky Shot, which costs 1, which straight up bashes an enemy. Then of course you have your items, which help you along, and then your zombie cards, which we talked about earlier. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, for the most part, that's it. You gotta get into the lab, find an antidote, and then get back out alive. But that's the whole point. That's the rule run down in 5 minutes. I guess. Was it 5 minutes? Sure. Was it an hour?
Yeah, it was approximately
okay.
6 minutes and 20 seconds.
6 minutes. That was close. All right.
Very close. Thank you so much for telling us about Student Bodies, a new game by Smirk and Dagger, just released.
And we are Angry Duck Games. Check us out on Facebook. We're coming out with a lot new games in the next couple of years, I hope. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye bye.